Good evening, Patriots. Welcome. Happy Sunday Eve to you and yours. This is the end of our July 4th weekend, I think, though a lot of people are still out. They take I guess, vacations anytime they can, which is fine, which is no problem. No problem whatsoever. I want to talk about a couple of things. There's so many things. First of all, program note tonight on the radio show, 1 to 5 a.m. overnight, WABC. It's a barn burner, ladies and germs. A barn burner. For the hour, Dane Wigington, geoengineeringwatch.org, on what the hell is happening regarding floods and weird weather. And is it us? Are we missing the point? Are we missing something? Is there something about this that we don't know or should know? And before people start saying, yes, it's HARP and it's Operation Storm Fury and Operation Popeye, I don't know anything. I know a little bit about some of the history. I know that geoengineering, I know what it is. I know what it's supposed to be. I know, but I am not an expert. And I just don't immediately start saying, well, it's this and that. I don't know. But I wouldn't be surprised. So that's what we're going to do, to introduce to so many people who are asking, what is going on? We're on the cusp now because Marjorie Taylor Greene introduced, finally, federal legislation banning solar banning geoengineering and weather manipulation, and also, which is also very, 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 very critical, is that we talk about it in terms of, everything is changing. Everything is changing drastically. Also, my friends, July the 19th, 2 weeks from yesterday, at the Cutting Room, it's going to be a barn burner. Tickets on sale now. Get them while they last. Go online. I have a link right now to the Cutting Room or to the tickets page. Also, at the very top in the discussion, you will see a link as well. Join fellow travelers. Let us talk. Let us conviviate and drink and eat and talk, but also celebrate what is going on, because this is drastic. What is happening? If you think the Middle East is incredible, everything is changing. So get that and do that. Thank you. Tucker Carlson may be the bravest person in the world or absolutely out of his mind by virtue of the fact that he dared to have the president of Iran on, a cardiac surgeon, a guy with the suit. Oh my God, they're going nuts. Loomer is off her meds. Everybody's going, how dare you? Why don't you want to find out? We don't want it. We don't care about him in the least. We don't care anything about him. We don't care anything about him. Do you understand it? We don't care anything about him or whatever. You don't understand. We don't talk to him. We don't acknowledge him. Never, ever, under any circumstances, we don't do this. Why not? What do you mean, why not? We don't talk to him. He's the enemy. Iran, blow them up, destroy them, wipe them off the map. They said death to America. Who? They did. They did. Go to war with them. Use every missile, every loose bit of explosive. Get them off. Come on. Come on. Don't turn your back on anybody. Don't stop the intel. Don't trust anybody. I don't understand. Is there anybody? Little vote here, right? Vote. A vote. Everybody here, answer the question. Yes or no? Yes, you push the number 1. no, you push the number 2. Okay? Okay. 1 or 2. Answer the question. Do you support attacking Iran? Yes or no? The United States going in, blasting Iran. Yes, push number 1. No, push number 2. Anybody? Anybody? There's got to be someone who believes it. Even though I say no, push 2, the people like, no, thank you, Gina. Gina said, anybody? Anybody? Hell no. Who wants this? Who wants to risk a war? Who? What is the point? Why? Who is out there? Who is selling this nonsense? This absolute nonsense? Who? Who? I don't understand this. I don't understand this. I don't get it. It's one of those things where I'm thinking to myself, now, ladies and gentlemen, who's talking about going to war with Iran? And if Tucker Carlson wants to talk to Putin, Barbara Walters talked to Castro. Mike Wallace talked to the Ayatollah. So what? John Miller, remember John Miller, who was with the NYPD or is he CBS or what is it? I don't know. But he interviewed, of all people, he interviewed Ayatollah Khomeini. I mean, excuse me, Osama bin Laden. Osama bin Laden. And it was the get of a decade. Nobody got upset. But all these people are screaming. Ben Shapiro's off the charts. No! It's almost like whatever Ben Shapiro doesn't want, I want. Ben, what's the matter with you? No! Laura Loomer, I mean, she is a no. If somebody's crazy, talk to him. If this guy is some crazy son of a bitch who says we should destroy America, well, let him talk. And then they say, see, this is your guy. This is your guy. This is your dude. This is the feller you wanted to be friends with. Listen to him. Listen to him. Does this make sense to you? What do you have to worry about? What are you worried about? What are you worried about? I don't get this. There's nobody here who Iran is like, I'm not saying like them. Listen, the French. I mean, listen, look, oh my God, with Candace Owens and that Brigitte Macron. My God, she's a man, for God's sake. She's got a dick. Whoa. You want to bomb them too? Let's bomb everybody. What are we talking about? Does this make any sense to you? Well, does it? Doesn't make any sense to me. I don't get it. Sorry. I don't get it. And what's interesting about all this stuff, which I find so fascinating, is that, and this is critical, we are being told, oh, and Bibi's coming to the U.S. again. Okay. Now I want to sit with the president and say, Mr. President, I mean, wouldn't you love to say, is the door closed? Yeah. Mr. President, nobody can hear this, right? Yeah, listen, what's the matter with you? Do they have pictures with you? Answer yes or no. Do they have pictures of you and Epstein? Do they? Is that what this is about? Does Dershowitz have you, in a feather boa dressed like whatever? Is that what this is about? Yes or no? Is that what this is about? It's seriously. I'm dead serious. Do they have something on you or Don Jr. or something? Yes. Are they just paying you? Did they just pay you? Is it true what they say? Do they just write big checks and you say, oh, screw that, I need the money? Is that it? Or you have to pay off a debt? Or what is this? Because there is nothing that you can ever explain to most Americans that explain why if they get a nuclear what, Mr. President, what does a nuclear bomb actually promotes more peace? Because I guarantee you, Iran's saying, if we had a nuclear bomb, you wouldn't be bombing us. Ta-da! Don't get a bomb. Don't have a bomb, because if you want to get a bomb, we'll bomb you. But if you don't have a bomb, we're going to bomb you. So guess what? Get a bomb. If you don't want us to bomb you, get a bomb. Why don't we bomb North Korea? They've got a bomb. Okay. What about Pakistan? They got a bomb. We got a bomb. Does Israel have nuclear weapons? They won't answer the question. Come on, stop it. This is like almost like a joke. You know what reminds me of years ago? Remember when Jerry Adams, they said, are you a member of Sinn Féin? And he wouldn't answer the question. Mad Max says, the high exalted lizard overlord nuts and Yahoo says, Iran bad. Iran bad. Absolutely. Remember years ago? And thank you, my friend. Thank you for this. Do you remember when Jerry Adams, they said, are you a member of Sinn Féin? He goes, no. No, excuse me. The IRA. What? No. Is Sinn Féin IRA? No. Are you a member of IRA? No. What? Or he wouldn't answer the question, say, Jerry, come on. Will you ever remember the IRA? No. Jerry, come on. We know. They voted you, but no. Come on. It's almost like fun, they ask a question. Nope. Hey, Arnold, do you use steroids? Well, I mean, it's this. Come on. Does anybody here believe that Israel doesn't have nuclear weapons? And good for them if they do. Listen, when you're a member of the nuclear club, they respect you. It's like you get special. I don't have problem with people wanting to bomb. But good luck explaining to Iran, listen, we're going to bomb you even if we think you're trying to refine and to produce weapons grade uranium. And even but it's not weapons grade. It's for energy. Bullshit. We know what you're trying to do. We're telling you the truth. It doesn't matter. We want you gone. Well, not we. It's our friends over here. Who the boss. Maybe they don't want you around here. What has Iran done to us? What have we done to them? Does anybody care about that? Do you care about? Does anybody care about this? Maybe it doesn't mean anything to you. 1953 Mossadegh. Do I have to go back? Do I have to explain to them? Then we did a coup to put in the Shah and put him through this. It was our own goddamn country. Remember this, my friends. I don't know how to tell you this. I really don't know how to tell you this, but I think we know. Do Americans really want nuclear war with Iran? What do you think Putin's going to do? What do you think Putin's, when he picks up the phone and talks to Trump, what does he say? Don, what are you doing? Vlad, you know how these people, I know, it's baby. He's busting my balls again. I know. I don't know what to tell him. Shit, he owns us. Well, not him directly, but everybody, every congressman. That they say, I don't know if this is true, but they say that there's an AIPAC person assigned for each congressman. Do you know that's true? Is that true? It's not the first time it's happened. I mean, let's face it. Big tech does it. GMOs. I mean, everybody else does it. This is the most incredible thing we've ever seen in our lives. I mean, did you see Ted Cruz? Ted Cruz probably went back to his paymaster and they said, Ted, that was great. He sounded retarded. He sounded like somebody, so help me God, from another planet. It was embarrassing. And he didn't even care. Anyway, I don't know what to say. Blows my mind. Nobody. And this is the best part. Here in New York, they're saying, what's the story with this Zoran Mamdani? Why do people like him? Why do the kids like him? What do you think? Anybody want to talk about this? No. See, I live in a world where we don't talk about things. We don't talk about reality. We don't talk about stuff. We don't talk about, I don't know what we do. We don't talk about things, people. I don't know what to tell you. We just don't talk about stuff. We don't. And we don't. I don't know what the word is. We just kind of pretend that everything is kind of like, I don't know, that it isn't so. It's like when grandpa's an alcoholic, don't bring that up. Of the many things, and nobody gets it, but Eric Adams, Cuomo, others, they said the first place they would visit, the first country they would go to, is they would go to Israel. They said this. They couldn't wait to get it out of their mouth. They couldn't wait. Please ask me first, please. And they said, do I call it the Holy Land? Do I call it Israel? Do I call it what? I don't know. And I thought to myself, I swear to God, if somebody said, where is the first place you as a mayor of New York would go? Where is the first place you would go? I'd have to say, well, what country do we trade with the most? Maybe would it be, I don't know, Mexico to work on the illegals? Or I would have never thought Israel. Never. Not because I'm an anti-Semite. I just thought, what the hell's that? No, I'm a mayor of New York. What am I doing? Who deals with us the most? Would it be the country that has the, I mean, let's face it, there are probably more, I think the people in this country are either Dominicans or Puerto Rico. Well, they're Puerto Ricans, but I don't know. I would think, well, maybe trade, maybe because of Mexico. I swear to Almighty God, whatever that means, I would never have said that. And Mamdani said, I'm not going to go to Israel. I'm going to stay here in New York. I'm the mayor of New York. They loved it. Now, he went a little bit too far. We said the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to arrest Bibi Netanyahu. Now, listen, Zorro, baby. I don't know what you're thinking with that one. It's like you're pushing this, okay? First of all, you sound like an asshole because you don't have any authority to do that. Even if you wanted to do it, you can't do it. Makes it sound like you're great. Makes it sound like you're anti-Semitic. There's this supposed thing he said about jihad or intifada or something, which he didn't say, or maybe he did say. I don't know. But don't say that because you can't do it. The mayor of New York has no authority. Now you pushed it because you're an asshole. You had it for a moment. You seem like a nice guy. And you see, they are pulling stuff up. He's with every drug. He wants to legalize prostitution. He sees no problem with kids becoming the sex trade. He is as bad as it gets. He is the worst. Not for us here, for us, because he opens the door and lets others in. AOC opened up the door for more AOCs. Elon Omar, a little quiet, opened up the door for more Elons, etc., etc., etc. Do you see what's going on here? That's what's happening. That's the story. So the thing you got to recognize is that's that. And when he talks about, and what are we doing? How do we get the younger folks, and how do we tell people, hey, guess what? The Republicans are really good people. We tell these people that we're going to bomb Iran for reasons nobody understands, looking more enslaved and connected to, parasitically to Bibi Netanyahu. This is the most stupid thing in the world. I'm telling people, do you understand? Do you understand politically you're nuts to do this? Why are you saying this? It's just like if you were to sit there and say something like, well, that's why, because we are a Christian nation, and I thank Almighty Jesus. Don't say that in New York. No. First of all, that doesn't play. No, you don't have to say that. It's not that there's no Jesus or Jesus is bad. It's like, politically, are you an idiot? What are you doing? I don't understand. Don't bring up Donald Trump. Don't bring up, don't bring up, we need to bring in more immigrants. No. If I've got to tell you what not to say, if he or anybody were to say, the first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to find out who really knocked down those towers on 9/11. No! You're crazy! Even though that might be a good idea. That might be a good idea, but you're going to lose people because that's perceived as crazy. Don't you understand this? Would it be if you don't know if you don't know how to play things? I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you. But I am telling you this. I am trying to find anyone. Please help me with this. Name somebody on various platforms other than Laura Loomer, Ben Shapiro. Is Dennis Prager? Remember he fell or hurt himself? I don't know if that. I hope he's okay. But tell me, who is the person or people who are for bombing Iran? Who? Can you think? Hammer says Iran tried to assassinate Iran. Do you believe that? Do you believe that? Do you believe that? Who said that? Who was that? That was Ted Cruz. If somebody tried to directly assassinate us the way we assassinate other people, the way we went after Soleimani and others, hell, why aren't people saying just bomb them right now? But they're not doing that because they know that didn't happen. That didn't happen. Now, if you want to believe the usual story, they say death to America. So what? They say death to me. You want to send American troops. You want to unleash war power because it's like, listen, you do know you're repeating the same claptrap. It's almost like you memorize these things. You remember that, right? It's like the people in the old days that they have weapons of mass destruction. If we don't bomb them, better to fight them there than fight them here. The smoking gun could be a mushroom cloud. And Iran is 2 weeks away, 1 hour, 5 minutes. Next week for 20 years. I've been hearing this. You believe anything? They tried. You mean to tell me that nut in Butler, he was with Iran? We don't even find out what happened. We don't even care about that. Nobody's even looking at that. Nobody's even looking at that. You don't believe that bullshit, do you? Come on. Do you never learn? That's the one. Why? Because they tried to kill him. He fired a gun. And we don't know anything about that. Hell, Bobby Kennedy's not even interested in who killed his old man. And the Kennedys we don't give a shit about that. But Iran, we're going to bomb them because you tried to kill. Who? Who did? You did. I told you, I don't know what you're talking about. Of course you said no because you're a liar. I'm a what? And you're a liar. We know you did. You wanted to kill him. Why did we want to kill you? Why? You haven't been a problem to us. You are now. What do we want to kill you for? We could wreak havoc on you like you can't believe. We've got these people. Absolutely. Ooh, look at this one. Here we go. A wave of Asian votes helped propel Zoran Mamdani's trailblazing win. Even after months of organizing 250 volunteers to canvass for Zoran Mamdani in the city's South Asian neighborhoods, Jagpreet Singh was stunned to see how those communities turned out for the 33-year-old. We saw like all of our neighborhoods just glowing. Who's responsible for this? Who? But no, we want to go and bomb them because they said, what again? What again? Now listen, it's amazing. Let me just tell you something. If there's one thing that we in this room are not known for, and that is believing government bullshit. We have heard it all. We have heard it all from, listen, if you take this stuff, you won't get COVID. Remember that one? No, don't worry about it. You won't get it. If you take this, you won't get it. Remember that? Remember that? You're going to believe these people? Because you heard somebody, well, they said they were going to kill Trump. You want to bomb them? Oh, I guess. I do. Come on, man. You're smarter than that. I know you're smarter. I know you're just pulling our leg and you're just having fun. It's absolute nonsense. Nonsense. But let me tell you something. If we get into war, remember something. You better make sure you are prepared, and you better make sure as hell you're prepared in the event of flooding, weather. Because guess what? If something happens to your area, we ain't going to help you. Anybody? We didn't help East Palestine. Did we ever get to the bottom of that? Nope. Still haven't. You know what our word is for most people? Fuck you. We don't have time for that. We'll talk about it. Nothing. So you better ask yourself, if something goes wrong when the lights go out and Florida Power or Con Ed isn't able to get to you, do you have generators? Do you have food? What if all of a sudden there's another strike, or there's some kind of dock strike or supply side, who knows, ransomware? Are you ready? Could you go 1 week? Let me say this again. 1 week with stores closed. People love to say, well, one guy told me one time, I got a fishing pole. I go out there to catch me a fish. I'm going to get me a fish. I'm going to get us some coon, get my coon dog, and go squirrel hunting. Go damn fingers right or right. I'm going to go fishing. I got some banana chips, and I got some stewed prunes my mama put up for us. We're ready to go. Got some hardtack. Yeah, and I got some old saltines and soup. Yep, we got all that. People love to think that somehow we go bananas if all of a sudden if it snows for a day, we start getting milk and bread. Imagine if something happened. So what are you going to do? I'll tell you. Let me ask you a question. What happens when the trucks stop? Think about this. Trucks, the trucks that bring your food, and then when one store closes because of a riot or ransomware hit or a hurricane or even manufactured weather. Oh yeah, we've talked about that. What happens when all of a sudden, suddenly, the entire supply chain collapses like dominoes? What happens then? We've seen it happen, and it doesn't take much. And that's the thing you've got to think about. A trucker strike, a cyber attack, some EMP, some carrion Carrington class disaster, a city shut down by violence. It only takes one spark for shelves to go empty fast. And when that happens, and when that moment hits, you either have what you need or you don't. And that's why I am telling you, I want you to go to preparewithlionel.com. Our trusted friends at My Patriot Supply, they're offering unbelievable deals right now. You've got to see deals on emergency food kits that could save your life and your sanity. Over 2,000 calories per day. For 3 months of food per person, shelf stable for 25 years, in any kind of combinations you want, and made to taste like actual meals, not cardboard, not some military MRE. These kits aren't just insurance, they're peace of mind. So go to preparewithlionel.com, secure your kit, secure your future. Preparewithlionel.com, preparewithlionel.com, because when the world breaks down, the prepared don't panic. That's right. I got to tell you, my friends, I know you don't understand something. See, there's one thing you got to understand with old Uncle Lenny here. I'm going to tell you the truth. And sometimes when I tell you the truth, you don't like the truth. Sometimes the truth hurts. I mean, it just really hurts, and it's scary. And it's scary. This guy, Zoran Mamdani, he did what? He visited 150 mosques in New York City. 7 days leading up. He had social media in every language there was. He said he was going to freeze rents. Old people like that. He said exactly what they wanted to hear. And you're going to what? You're going to just make fun of him? This is the thing I don't understand. This is about intel. This is about knowing what's going on. But the people that I have, and especially the Republicans, are the worst. They don't know what they're talking about. I don't understand it. If you go to these people and you start talking about bombing Iran, you've got an Asian contingent here that just came out of nowhere. See, that's the thing. You know, one time I was listening to a guy years ago, and he was talking about how when you're in Hawaii, and you have these, food, what the hell am I trying to say? Fast food. And you have these fast food places. And they say things like, stuff, for example, like, one of them is, just a minute. Oh, there was this one, I forget what it was, something like, don't hold me to it. Maybe it was Burger King, or I don't know what the hell it was, but it was something. It was something. And they said in Hawaii, in Burger King, let's say, for example, the syrup, the drinks had to be sweeter, and they had to have real pineapple-y, sugary, wild stuff, had to be really, really big, sweet. Okay, fine. Why? He says, I don't know. It's just the way it is. Well, isn't that racist? No, that's the way that is. If you had various fast food in inner cities, black, Latino, but black in particular, a lot of fruit drinks, a lot of not just colas and root beer, no, but cherry and this and that. Why? It's the way it is. It's the way it is. If you go to some particular cake, you better have spicy, you better have hot, like Hillary Clinton with that hot sauce. Remember the hot sauce? She pulled out the hot sauce. She said, "Oh, this is my stand to negritude." You better understand something. If I'm running for office and I go into a place, I'm going to say, what do these people want to hear? They want to hear this, and this. What are their concerns? There are concerns about rent. What else? There are concerns about ICE. Okay, what else there? Tell me. And I'm going to say whatever they want to hear about. I'm not going to tell them what I want to hear about. I'm not going to go tell them what the Upper East Side. Well, they don't give a shit about the Upper East Side. See, these people don't get it. They don't get it. What I'm trying to tell the president is, look, you may say to yourself, look, screw it. I'm doing fine. My family's doing fine. Don Jr., we got crypto. The Trump family, we are set. I'll do as much as I can. I've been doing a lot of stuff, ICE, and maybe we'll build a wall. I don't know. But I made a deal, and if it's BB, if that's who we're married to, so be it. If you don't like it, F you. That's the way it is. Mr. President, that's not good. You're going to lose your party. The Democrats are losing this. The Democrats. I told you the other day, Bill Ackman, who wanted to basically not fire, but who wanted to just disrupt and close down Harvard for allowing students to, not violence. Now remember, once you're violent, you're gone. But just to deign to articulate anti-Israeli policy, Ackman, the billionaire, was 100% for this. Now he's scared shitless, like a lot of other people, over this guy Mamdani. Well, what are you going to do? What are you going to do? You're the guy who basically, he's your enemy. He's going to bring up Bibi. And to the Democrats and the young people, you haven't been paying attention. While they've been marching and getting deported, everybody, you think you've made a big deal. You think, hey, this is great. All those keffiyeh-wearing troublemakers booted their ass out, send them back to wherever the hell, including the one student. You just pissed off everybody. Maybe it doesn't matter to you. Okay, but you did. So get ready. Remember, you wanted this. What are you going to do? This is politics. What are you going to do? What are you going to tell them? So tell me, Eric Adams is the only choice. What's Eric Adams going to say? Eric Adams is, who is he going to say? Is he going to turn his back? When they say, Mr. Adams, you going to go to Israel for that doesn't play in New York. What are you talking about? This guy said, once and for all, New York is a sanctuary city. He said, you fucked up. Pardon my French. What are you going to do? These folks don't want to hear this. Do you want me to tell you the truth, or you want me to just lie to you? This is a really tough negotiation. Now, what do you do? What do you tell? What do you tell folks? Hey, folks. Hey, Indian Asians. Hey, black folks. Hey, young people. This guy's a bullshit artist. And he's doing anything. He's going to sell you the guy with a funny name and all this stuff from Uganda. Come on. Who runs him? He doesn't want to make this. He's going to destroy law and order. He's telling you everything you want to know. Oh, yeah, I'm going to freeze rents. Really? I'm going to destroy the economy? Freeze rents. Doesn't work like that. I'm going to give you free stores and free bus rides and ponies, and we're going to have cupcakes, and we're going to have Dress Down Fridays, and we're going to have... You're kidding. He's bullshitting you. He thinks you're gullible, and you're falling for this hook, line, and sinker. He doesn't have the power to do that. Who's behind him? You always want to make people think you've been sold a bill of goods, sold up by your own. He has as much to do. This guy and his mother with their $2 million loft downtown, bullshit. I don't care what their name is or where they're from. He's more upper class than you are. He is 100% American. May have a funny name. Remember that dude? Oh, yeah, Barack Hussein Obama. Remember him? You bought that one, too. Kwesi Mfume. Okay, yeah. Elon Omar. Well, she was legit, and that turned out to be a disaster. That's the way you play this. You make him say, you're a sucker. They're coming in just to do this. He wants to destroy this. This may be Oh, you're going to have put it this way, rents are going to drop when everybody leaves, when there's no law and order, because this son of a gun wants to destroy it. You have to tell people the truth. But in the meantime, how do you square with the Republicans? You want to bomb Iran. How do I sell that one? Well, you got a point there. Are you a Republican? How do I sell the Republican Party to the rest of the country? How do I sell? What do we stand for? We. I'm not a Republican, but I'll just throw myself in. What do we stand for? You see where Trump wants to have UFC at the White House or something? Oh, come on. I mean, sometimes he's like, I love the dude. I love him, but he acts like a 12-year-old. He really does. He's like infantile. Oh, look at the plane. Oh, look at that whatever the stuff was, that B-2, whatever. I don't know. Wow. Is that cool or what? Yeah. I'm in charge of that. Please. I'm a grown man. I look at this stuff and I'm thinking, these are weapons of death. This is, maybe you get a big kick out of this. Quit telling people how we can blow them up. Look at our guns. Remember when, I don't think they do this anymore. I hope they don't. You remember in Russia when they would have the missiles in Kremlin Square? You think, what is going on here? Sparky says, even if ultimately the New York City mayor candidate is a work who damages New York City, it's worth it to the world that he openly opposes genocide. Well, that may be, but but I hate to say it, Sparky, and maybe you're right about that, but everybody opposes it. I'm going to try to tell you something, and this may be a shock. Everybody's against it. I mean, how do I say this? I don't know any other time. Do you know, other than people in office and who get paid, obviously, do you know anybody? Did you see Owen Schroyer was on with, he was on with a Christian, some pastor, and this guy was a Christian Zionist, and the Christian Zionist believed in basically this idea that Israel was somehow connected, whatever. And Owen was trying to say, let's go to the DNA. Owen brought up something that most of the people who are Israelis are Eastern European. They're not born there. He was trying to say Menachem Begin. Oh, he was pronouncing it. He was so sad. But the point is that even Bibi Netanyahu, that's not his real name and all this. Take one for the team, NYC. Well, that's not going to be the take, but that's not going to be the take. I don't want to see the city destroyed just because this guy's the only one who supports or is against genocide. It's his role. It's his thing. It's his, I'm saying it's fine. But I'm trying to say it's not that big of a deal. In a very short amount of time, when the ICC and the ICJ, and it just hits that critical peak. Listen, I've mentioned this before. Joe Rogan, Theo Vaughn, even the scavenger himself, Piers Morgan, nobody supports this. Nobody. You know who my favorite is? Get a hold of Abby Normal. No, Abby. What's her name from, used to be with RT years ago? Abby. You know what I'm talking about. Abby. She's a very strident. Abby. You know what I'm talking about. Abby Martin. She's like Quincy. She wants to show you the pain that I feel, and my anger is more than anybody else's. And I will not breathe until all Israel is once and for all, because it's okay, take it easy, Theta Barra. Hang on a minute. There's a lot of people here who were here before you, who've got skin in the game, and who are handling it calmly. You're never going to hear Max Blumenthal, even even a Katie Halper or other people, or Aaron Mate, or anybody screaming. I mean, there might have been a few, maybe that Dave Smith who loses his shit, the comedian. But this one's trying to show you, it's like, oh, no, no, no. I feel this more than you do. I am more empathic than you. If you're going to introduce something, make somebody listen to you and not hate you or feel like you're pulling on some schmaltz routine. Just tell them. Tell people, what's the official count? 23, 24? If I said to you, 24 children were killed, let's say, I don't know the official numbers, 3 were found, whatever, in a tree? All right, if I just tell you, I don't have to tell you, and don't you understand? 23 children were drowned? Do you understand what this means? You don't have to tell me, Abby, I understand what it means. Don't you understand? I understand it more, even more than the parents of the people, because okay, take it easy. They do more to hurt things by acting like over the top. Let the facts tell me. Just show me. Show me. Just show me. Show me the routine. Just tell me the facts. That's all. You don't have to yell. Sometimes I hear Max Blumenthal speak and say, oh my God, I have to take a bath or a shower, whatever it is. It's like I'm filthy with the facts. But he's not yelling or screaming. He doesn't have to. He doesn't have to scream and yell. It's just like this nonsense about bombing Iran. You're kidding me. So I promise you, none of the powers that be, none of the people who are going to be against Iran are asking themselves, what are we up against? They always think, well, the voters are crazy. They're stupid. None of them show up. They don't know what they're doing. They're retarded. And that's the premise. You start off with that premise. They're stupid. They don't know what they're doing. They're crazy. They're leftists. They're commies. They're black. They're poor. They're Latino. They just want a free handout. That's great. Terrific. Now you're winning me. Now you're winning me over. Did you see those debates? This guy Zoran is like, oh my God. If you put it this way, if you didn't speak English, you'd like him. He looks interesting. He's smiling. He looks like he's having a good time. Oh my God. Andrew Cuomo looks like death warmed over, like just the worst. Like he's got the worst news, and he's just like an undertaker. He's ghoulish. He's like Salazzo the Turk. He looks horrible. But I mean, this guy's smiling. Hey, how are you? And he has no shame. This guy, Mondani, he was with a 7-foot drag queen or something like that. He doesn't care. And you're going to say, oh, that's terrible. He's playing into his constituents. They love that stuff. Why don't you get a bunch of drag queens to sit around and put on a display and have them say and have them answer the question, have you been hurt? Did somebody go after you? Yeah. Who helped you? The NYPD. Well, this son of a bitch wants to defund the police. You're going to need the police more than ever. We should address it. Don't just ignore it. Sparky says, ironically, if Ashkenazi Jews have any genetic connection at all to the Middle East, DNA testing on corpses from a medieval European Jewish cemetery indicates Persian. Oh, listen. Please. There was a comedian who said, and I don't want to get into this argument, but I'll tell you this. There was a comedian, Middle Eastern comedian, I don't know where she's from. And she said, any Middle Eastern here? And somebody said, me. I said, oh, where are you from? He goes, Israel. She says, any real Middle Eastern? The theory being, and it's an old one, but it's like, you weren't even born there. You moved you're European. You're not. What are you talking about? Okay, but you want to get into that argument? Go ahead. Knock yourself out. We're not there yet. What I'm telling you is this. Face reality regarding politics. If we start bombing Iran, forget it. All bets are off. Everybody. Forget it. I mean, nobody cares. Nobody cares. We already look like bullies and stupid. This was the president who said, I'm not into wars. I'm America first. And he's on the phone with Vlad. Vlad says, what are you doing? You're falling for this? I know. Well, stop it. But Vlad, you're not going to help him. The hell we're not. Yeah, we are. We told him we were. Everybody's going to help him. We're not going to give him a bomb, but we're going to help this guy logistically. And Hezbollah hasn't even. Everybody thinks that these people are like living in the Stone Age, like they're throwing rocks. If Hezbollah unleashes, we couldn't beat the Houthis. For 30 days, we said, fuck this. We were out of there. Forget it. We're like Reagan with Lebanon. I got to fight. The Houthis kicked our ass. The little Houthis. They're not so little, but they're fierce. And we got to go over there. And Iran still hasn't decided to shut down the Strait of Hormuz. Remember that. You want to do that? Is this worth it to you? For what? What? And the moment you got to pay $20 a gallon, then you'll be talking. Then you'll say, well, that's okay because, they said death to Israel. Death to America. Oh, death to Israel. Death to America. Okay. You happy now? Oh, they were going to kill the president. You happy now? Pay it. Pay it. You happy? You should be happy. This is just what we said would happen. You wanted this. You wanted this. I don't want to pull a Jack Reacher here. So that's exactly what we're talking about right now, my friends. That is exactly what we're talking about today. And nobody is buying this nonsense. Nobody. Okay? That's it. This is reality. I'm not telling you whether it should be like this, whether I want it like this, whether I agree with it like this. It's the way it is. That's it. Me and Bruce Hornsby know it best. Okay, you got it? You got it? Absolutely. So, Sparky, thank you, my dear friend. Excellent, excellent. And Mad Max, thank you. And thank you, dear friends. Don't forget, July the 19th at the Cutting Room. Come on down. Come on. Let's have some fun. Conviviate, confabulate. Spread good cheer. Meet fellow travelers. Enjoy a show, an hour and a half like you've never heard. Nobody does it the way I do it because nobody can do it because, let's face it, it's just, I'm a different kettle of fish, as it were. Also, follow Mrs. L. She has been off the charts. Off the charts. Lynn's Warriors. Go to her channel. Her Diddy coverage, oh my God. Breaking it down. And I just dropped the new one down on the Lionel Legal channel. Go to Lionel Legal. Check out that one about this alternate juror. Oh my God. Everything I've been telling you. Everything I've been telling you. Why? Because I'm right. I'm right. And don't forget, make sure you subscribe to Lionel Nation here. Like this video. Like it, like it, like it. And make sure you hit that little bell to be notified of live streams and new videos and the like. All right, my friends, we'll see you tomorrow at 9 o'clock. Have a great and a glorious day. And until then, my friends, remember these final words. This valedictory, the monkey's dead. Show's over, sue you. Da-da.